So I'm going to give you a quick tour of the phase settings. To get into settings, you just turn the phone sideways. First of all, there's instructions to install the lock screen widget. Then there's the left slider, the right slider, and the horizontal slider. They just give you a note explaining how to change it. You can just long press it. There's no reason to go into the settings except to find out how to do it. The right slider, same thing. The horizontal slider is disabled by default just to keep the interface as simple as possible. Once you enable it, it works exactly like the other sliders. The camera control button on the side of the phone is also disabled. You can enable it here and it works the same as the other sliders. The effect button, which looks like a twinkle icon, defaults to black and white, and you can change the function by long pressing it. The color map defaults to tequila, and you can get new color maps just by tapping on it to go to our website, copying and pasting. Color map mode is either replace, overlay, or hard light, and these correspond to Photoshop modes for gradient maps. Replace just changes all the colors and replaces them with the new colors. Overlay blends the colors, making light colors lighter and dark colors darker. And hard light does something similar, but in a different way. Together they give you lots and lots of options. Default settings. The default zoom is what you get when you double tap on the reset button, or when there's no slider that's attributed to zoom control. Maximum zoom is set by long pressing the middle slider. You can change it from 5 up to 50. Black and white contrast affects how contrasty the black and white photos are. Computational photography gives you a chance to say, no, I don't want the computer to do much work. I want it to just be the raw image as much as possible, or I want the image to be a little bit more finished looking. Medium gives you the chance to add a small amount of grain to your photos. You'll have to try it and see if you like it. Reset on launch exists so that if you come back to the app after a while, you can just take a picture without worrying about your parameters being all messed up from the previous session. Left-handed moves the shutter button to the left, so it's easier for left-handed people to use. Show grid shows the grid overlay over the images, and the type of grid is chosen between minimal, thirds, SLR rounded, and alien. They're just different grids you can use. Interface brightness affects how bright the buttons are at the bottom of the screen. Restore defaults restores everything the way the app was when you first installed it. And finally, at the end, you can leave a review on the App Store. Or if you like the app and you want to share it, you can just show your friend this QR code and they can link to the App Store immediately.